everybody, it's Ellie Diecast. We're back for our usual today. More cars in the diorama. So we're going to pick 25 cars out of the bin here. We'll order them and you guys can have fun disagreeing with my order. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to dive in here, pick out 25 cars. We have pretty good luck getting all the way to the bottom last time. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. All right, we got our 25. I'll get them ordered. We'll be right back. Okay, let's dive right in. So the first 15 of these are kind of a bit disappointing, so we'll dive right in. I don't even know what number 25 is. It is that car. I don't know what it is. It's all plastic. I don't know what it is, if anybody cares. There's the bottom of it. I think that's upside down, but there you go. Interesting. I don't know what it is. We've got F-Racer coming in at number 24. F-Racer, not really one of my favorite cars. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. There we go. So there's our F-Racer. This one from a 5-pack, but I do not remember the 5-pack that it came in. We've got Tread Air up next. Tread Air was a treasure hunt once. That's about the only claim to fame that Tread Air really has. This one from 2009. Believe that was part of the main lines. There's Tread Air. They've kind of made Tread Air look like he's been off-roading with that mud. I'm not sure that's the car I would take off-roading, but I guess it does have a big tread. Big jet with a tread underneath it. Alright, we've got Asphalt Assault. This one from the Star Wars series. That was a really disappointing series. I don't think any of these have placed better than 20th. We keep pulling them out of here. This one is Dark Maul and I guess the Emperor hanging out in that one. There it is. That's enough of that. Alright, this guy, I don't remember what these were. I remember when they were on sale. It's called a Nano Auto. Funny little guy. This one, I believe this was part of a video game, or it might have a chip in it. We should tear this apart some point. This is number 100. I don't know what that's all about. Anyways, it's not a pullback. It's just a regular little car. I believe it has a chip in it somewhere. And it activated something in like a little game. Alright, here is a Tonka. Now, we don't see too many 64 scale Tonkas. They didn't make these for very long. They're not worth anything, and they're really cheap. Coming from Tonka, you'd expect a little bit different, a little bit better. But, yeah, no opening, nothing. A little front end kind of sweeps back and forth. That's fun. But a little Tonka snow truck. But beating out all of them, let's see if I can get this guy to roll into the scene here. Give me a second. he just crashed into a tree. And that is our Der Wiener Schnitzel. Here, let me get my diorama back in order here. Wait a second. We've got stuff falling all over the place. We've got the Wienermobile. I think this was like from a kid's Happy Meal. We see these every once in a while. They must have been pretty common. It is a pullback car. Doesn't really have a lot of power to it, but a fun little pullback. We've got a Volkswagen Type. It's a 181, right? I think it's a 181, yeah. Volkswagen Type 181. That one from 2011. I believe this one also came in a green. Not making it too far up our list. We've got a custom Ford Bronco. This one in purple. I believe this was part of the main lines. This one was from 2017. Not a real fan of this Bronco casting. I like the Broncos, but this casting does nothing for me. Little purple Bronco. This one, I don't remember what this car is. I believe the story on this one, though, is it's one of the old Corgi castings. Somebody can tell me if it is or not. I really want to get back to that Corgi casting story. The Hot Wheels bought Corgi, the company, or bought some of the castings. I don't remember the story. And a lot of the Hot Wheel cars from that era, well, not a lot, but some, were the Corgi castings. And most of them we didn't see in the main lines for very long. I think this was one of them. It's a very light car. The Corgi cars tend to be either really heavy or really light. They feel a little bit different than the regular Hot Wheels. Alright, here is a Chinese knockoff trying to be, I don't know, what is that trying to be? A Lancia. I don't know what that's trying to be. Anyways, it was good enough to beat out those others. It's pretty neat. It's got some cool little suspension in there. I'll take it. Alright, are we down to, what are we down to? 5. Yeah, about the top 15 now. We got 2, no we don't, Matchbox. What is this? I'm trying to, it's a Vauxhall Frontera. No wonder that threw me. Vauxhall Frontera. This one of the older ones. This one's been played with. It's kind of scratched up. Pretty neat car. It's got a, with that tampo, I'm guessing that's from the late 90s. We just could not get anything artistic going in the late 90s. I don't remember the name of this car. We are going to do a an all 25, pick my top favorite 25, but with cars that don't have names on the bases, so you all can help me name them. So this is one of them. This one shows up a lot. This one's probably from early 2000s, late 90s. Somebody can tell me what that is. Is that a BMW? I don't remember. Jeep Wrangler. This one, pretty brand new. That one probably on the stores as I'm making this video in 2018. This one pretty neat. It kind of starts a run of pretty neat ones here. It does have a trailer hook. We haven't seen that a lot lately. That one part of the Jeep series from Matchbox. Alright, this one I gotta be careful with. This is a Johnny Lightning, and it's a reproduction, I believe. I'm trying to get the name. It's a Tijuana Taxi. And these would be really great if they just didn't fall apart by just looking at them. They are really badly made. The top will just fall right off. All the stuff here, that's part of the casting, but the interior, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little steering wheel that falls out all the time. The engines break off. The wheels aren't anything special. These were really cheap. They came in a lot of different colors. Tijuana Taxi with the chicken on top. Just being politically correct. Johnny Lightning, way to make the world a better place. Alright, so we've got a Batmobile next. The story on this guy is he is from 2004. The fun thing about this one is it came in 2 variations. It came with a black base and a chrome or a silver base. Don't remember which. And I don't remember what that Batmobile's from. But a purple and black Batmobile. We've got a Tonka, this one a little bit bigger than the others. They still call these 1/64 scale, but one of the companies is off. I picked up a lot of these at one point. That's how they ended up in here, and I was really after the wheels on them, but I've since decided I don't like the wheels. There's no interior either. Big heavy thing, but no interior, so that's as high as it goes. Next we've got a, what is this, a BMW M3 in red. That BMW M3 from 2011 does have the details on the front. There's the BMW logo, BMW on the back. Pretty nice. All right, and this is the first one of these I think we've seen since we've gone to this format, and that is a Combi. This one a popular model. That one from 2000 and that was the last time we saw this. I think it was from 2017, I believe. We've got a few of these. If you've watched the show for any length of time, you know we have torn apart hundreds of these for customs. I must have about 20 of them in my own collection now, and probably sold twice that many over the years. So a Combi. Okay, this one, the top 6 here were pretty hard. I kept switching around, so this is what I've gone with. First off, we do have a Cuda, and that one would rank higher, except it's a Maisto. I didn't even know Maisto made a Cuda. Don't like the wheels on it, but Rhino, he drives it, and there is no interior on these Maistos. Boy, these things, they sold these at like CVS and Walgreens, the grocery stores out here, and they were expensive for a really cheap, bad little car. So I don't think anybody collects these. It's there's the bottom on it. Whoops. It is a Maisto, made in China, Hemi Cuda. All right, this one was up as high as 3 at one point. I dropped it down. Condition needs a little bit of work on here, but it's Murata Stalker, and that guy, he is old. He is from 1980, and he has been played with, but boy, the way they made these in 1980, he could hold up to it. That is how what a played with car looked like from 1980. These things held up. If you played with a new Hot Wheels that rough, it'd be destroyed. There is that Murata Hong Kong base. Pretty nice. Nice little find. I think this one actually won one of our top 25s, and I don't know where the second one came from, or maybe I'm mistaken, but it's a 55 Corvette. That one from 2018, this year. I think that is one of the nicest castings they've come out with. It would really do well as a with some rubber tires and some detailing. Not much going on the front, obviously. You could really do some fun things with that. We'll get around to detailing one of these days. All right, this guy made it as high as number 1. He got bumped down at the last minute. And that one is this funny car, Firebird funny car. Look at that guy. He is in good shape from, I believe, 1983. These cars from about 1980 to about 86, late 70s to 86, they would use the same patterns, basically the same car, and re-release them with very subtle differences. And I think this one's the 1983 version. That one has been played with. It's got a few chips, but again, they made them last back then. You can't hurt those cars very much. All right, we've got a Garage Series Neat Streeter coming in at number 2. This guy was barely beat out. This was the Garage box set variation of this Neat Streeter. And I had that box set at one time, and then I turned around and sold it. And this guy we got back, I guess. Maybe it's the same one. The people I buy from are the same people I sell to. So that is the Neat Streeter. It does have rubber tires on it. From the Garage series of cars. From probably about 8 years ago now. Maybe less than that. All right, our winner, now this one did go back and forth. Gonna be controversial again, is a CUDA. That is what placed it in the top spot. And that one is from the Mopar series, a Hot Wheels 70 Barracuda. One of my favorite cars of all time. The AAR CUDAs and the Barracudas, those cars I really like. This one with rubber tires. This one is going in my collection. Oops, upside down. Oh, now it's upside down. There you go. Nope, now it's upside down. Sorry. There you go. 70 Barracuda. That guy's going to get to keep his tires, I believe. So that is our winner. We are getting close to having a winner showdown where all the winners from the past episodes are going to compete against each other. We are down to, what do we got here? How many of these? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 past winners so far down here that I've been keeping track of. And when we get to 25, we're going to have a showdown. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye.